Alright, what up, Adamsters? Welcome back to another Arknight and Fields video. So, we got the battle skills for Tang Tang. We're going to be looking at them. How insane do they look? How cool do they look? So, we're just going to start off. I think her card art does look, her art looks very cool, especially with I don't know if that's a panther or is that a tiger? It looks like a mix between a panther and a tiger. I don't know. But basic attack, I'll blow your mind. Very cool, strong. Like, how many hits is that? Like five? Let's see. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Like, it's like 10 hits in there. And that is a sick animation for when you break their guard. Kicks them up. She takes them up with the kick and boom, blast them down. She has like 10 hits. See if you look at this. No, not the skill. Let's go back. Look at that. A strong kick and then a it says she's cryo, but it looks like she's doing like hydro attacks. I don't know what is up with this, honestly. Yeah, I see water sprouts. Tang Tang can perform up to 5 basic attack sequences, dealing cryo damage to enemies. When performing a finisher on an enemy, Tang Tang deals massive cryo damage and restores some SP. So her basic attacks, keep this in mind. I think this is how her kit's gonna work, how her kit's gonna it's gonna revolve around this. Her basic attacks are cryo damage. But if you look at her skill right here, let's watch it first. That is a sick skill. You go under the ground, pop back out, and then like I think it has two hits. When you go under the ground, when you pop out of the ground, it hits. You do a twirl, shoot some bullets, and it has like a water tornado. It says, fires at enemies at close range and creates a water sprout, applying cryo infliction to enemies within range and dealing damage over time. If there are whirlpools nearby, they will be consumed to create additional water spouts and cause all water spouts formed by the skill to apply arts to enemies. So, hmm. So it's basically a water cryo tornado. A water like ice tornado. Yeah, this is basically what it is. It's like a water whirlpool with the ice chunk in the middle. You can see right there, and it's just doing ice damage over and over again. I feel like it should have been Hydro. She, I feel like she could have been our first Hydro character in the game. Just looking at her skills and stuff, she looks like she's a Hydro character, but she's actually Cryo. She just has Hydro mixed in with their attacks, but they're still doing Cryo damage. So like, if it was like, okay, the tornado applied hydro and her basic attacks applied cryo, you could freeze the enemy and she would be like a freeze DPS, a freeze damage dealer. But I guess they went the same thing as they did with Yavani. So like, did you really need Yavani? She's the same thing. She's basically the same thing as Yavani. This is her combo skill. When applying cryo infliction or dealing arts burst damage to an enemy, pierces through enemies in front to deal damage and creates a whirlpool that lasts for a period of time. Oh, you see that whirlpool back there? Oh, her ultimate looks sick. See, that right there looks completely Hydro, but it's whatever. Tang Tang opens her eye patch and unleashes an Olden Stare, pausing the actions of enemies over a wide area and dealing damage. When the effect ends, a rogue wave comes crashing down to deal massive damage. If the controlled operator performs a dive attack within the area, the state will end early and skills effects will be enhanced. So basically what they're saying is when you use her ultimate, right? At the end of her ultimate, first of all, she freezes enemy. This is a Hydra attack. This is what it is. When you use her ultimate and it ends, a huge wave comes down and does damage, or you could use her normal skill, which will make her dive into the ground, because it says when you use a diving attack. Dive into the ground, pop up, spawn that tornado. After that, it will end this ultimate early, but all the skill effects will be enhanced. So look, I think they'll show us here. So a diving attack is when you jump and slam to the ground. Wow. Idle animation. Yeah, look. I don't know why they didn't just make her Hydro. Like, she could have been our first Hydro character. Why you have to make her Cryo? I don't know why they did that, but you know what? Her animations are super cool, man. Like, just look at this. This animation when you break the guard is so sick. Her normal. We gotta watch that one more time. That is insane. And what I say is she actually should have been Hydro. It spawns a little whirlpool back there, and I'm pretty sure the whirlpool explodes or something. Maybe sucks the enemies in, right? I don't know. Her ultimate is sick. Freezes all the enemies. You jump, you kick the ground, ends the thing early, and then your skill becomes enhanced. So like, she's turning out to be an insane damage dealer with all these skills and just consistently like tornado, whirlpool after whirlpool. She's gonna be dishing out damage like crazy. Now for her best teams, I don't know who I would run with her yet. We'll have to see. Does she work with, like, is she like a cryo only character? More cryo characters you have on your team, the more I will have to see when they release her kit exactly, so we can know what to do expect. We can know what teammates to run with her. But overall, I'm super excited for her. Again, I'm not going for her on my account. I have a buddy's account I'm grinding up on. He said I can grind up on it and I can summon for Tang Tang. Hopefully we can get lucky on his account and snipe a Tang Tang so I can do some showcases on her. Also, I'm going to be releasing a video today on how to make LC batteries. An easy guide. I'm going to be like a player like that, actually showing how to do it. But yeah, let me know down below if you guys are going for Tang Tang, how excited you guys are for her. If you have Giovanni, I don't know if you should really get her when she comes out. That'll be another video for another day. But that's pretty much it. We're on our road to 1,000 subs. So if you guys like, remember, like, subscribe, and turn this post notification bell. My throat is feeling much better, but still hurts a little bit. We're doing fine. Our voice is back to normal, which is great. So peace out, hamsters. Take care.